showing growth. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll be real with you. Again, I'm a fan, so I gotta be real.
Right.
There was that point where you was doing the weed rapper thing, and that's cool. Like I feel like there's a major lane for that, especially doing what I'm doing now. Like I see where the lane is for that. But overall, it being an artist, your thing is supposed to be about growth. And when I heard Prelims, I heard the growth that I've been wanting to hear, man.
Look, man, it was one of them things. It was like I locked in with Natural Disaster.
Natural Disaster did work for you.
Which is my super homie, been around for a long time. I locked in, I was like, bro, they already know I smoked the pack for sure. They know I was high as fuck when I made this shit. They know that. You know what I'm saying? From Dope Lady, How Much for the Quarter, like, you know what I mean? We've been, pushing, the whole brand as far as, pro marijuana, but I've been more than that from the beginning, and I think that a lot of times they kind of forget that, you know what I'm saying, when they singing Dope Lady, Dope Lady, Dope Lady. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, he was really spitting though. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to, give a different perspective. I used to run track and field in school, you know what I'm saying? So I've always
did you really?
Yeah, I've always had a prelims mind. Right. The stoner who ran track, right?
What was your
I was a sprinter, G, full ride, man.
Can you still run?
I don't know about all
I was about to say that. Shit, I'll put some money up next week.
Peep me out. We was in the gym the other day, man. Yeah. Listen, because I try to stay right as far as for shows, and you know what I'm saying, trying to, be right. You feel me? But I don't know if I can get on that track right now, dog. Too many kush laps, bro.
Let me tell you
something. Way too many.
My shout out to Shay Lawson. Attorney Shay Lawson came through a couple of weeks ago, and she's a long distance runner, and me and her was trying to hype her up. We was gonna do a race outside. I didn't think she could beat me.
She really was about to lace up.
She was really about to lace up, and I tell you talking about doing push-ups. That's my life. I was not about to be outside running shit.
Yeah, man.
So
prelims was a real tape. You know what I'm saying? It was some things I was going through. You know, I wanted to kind of share with my fan base and the people who are listening.
I liked it though.
You know, I like that. I just wanted to give them to go deeper with them. You know, we are growing. You know what I'm saying? And that's why prelims dropped, and it's out now, all platforms, Spotify. Apple Music, Tidal, wherever you listening to it, prelims, go get it. Shout out Natural Disaster.
Hey, as an artist right now, what do you feel like is more difficult? Getting fans to actually pay attention to you because there's so many artists out here, or having them actually, after they figure out who you are, listen to you because there's so many different platforms. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm sure even when it comes to monetary wise, most artists would prefer you to go to one particular place than the other.
Okay.
They would definitely rather you buy than download. You know what I'm saying? But even before that, you still gotta get noticed. Like, which one is harder? You know what I'm saying? To get noticed or get them to play your shit?
I feel like obviously, I feel like getting in the game is a lot harder. If you going about it the authentic way. You feel me? Plays, streams, that can be modified. Easy. You know what I'm saying? Easy. It can be modified. You know this.
I was joking about that earlier, man. Don't tell me about millions of streams.
Right. Anyway, so, you know what I'm saying? I think that really, actually getting into the game, you know what I'm saying, and actually having, real, a real fan base where you can pull up to cities for real, you know what I'm saying, and they really come and see you for real, you know what I mean? I think that's way harder to achieve, you know what I'm saying, because it's about staying, consistent, you know what I'm saying, and, we've been consistent on my own budget, you feel me?
Yeah, and I think the hardest thing, what I see for artists, one of the hardest things I notice when I'm trying to find new music is that it's hard to find new music. Like, if I'm going on Tidal, if I'm going on Apple Music or whatever, I'm going there for a specific reason. So if I'm going there, I might be going there because I want to hear Nas record, I might want to hear Jay record, I might want to hear such and such. I'm not personally thinking I want to hear Chris J unless I go there specifically to hear Chris J. Okay. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's an issue that I don't know how artists kind of overcome nowadays.
Well, it's like I said, you gotta build that fan base.
Yeah.
So when they do get on, wake up in the morning, like, I do want to hear Chris J because that's what I'm on. That's the music I listen to. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is a lot of artists out here, yes, for sure. I mean, and I think that the whole music thing is, a very, I'm not even gonna say overpopulated, but it's a lot of people doing their thing.
There's a lot.
But I personally feel like there's enough people in the world that if you do it the right way, you can get your own fan base. You can live in your own world. You know what I'm saying? And watch and Jay-Z not even know you type shit. You got artists like that who are living in their own world. You feel me? They've built this following. You know what I'm saying? But maybe they not you know, commercialized and all of that good shit. So
you know, Currency's not that, but Currency's that level to me. Like Currency is has built an ecosystem.
Listen,
that totally eats off Jet Life, and he don't give a shit about what else going on.
I was waiting to chop it with you. I pulled up last week for the Marina EP drop.
Okay, I like that album.
We hopped in the car, boom, pulled up in New Orleans. Okay, you know what I'm saying, to the House of Blues on Spitter. Shout out to Spitter. Shout out to the whole Jet Life. You know what I'm saying, for all the love shown. D-Lo Diamond, man. You know what I'm saying. Shout out to. Dog, it was crazy. I pulled up for real, and mind you, I mean, everyone already knows this is my favorite rapper. So, I mean, they know that already. So, you know what I'm saying? I pulled up on the OG, showed him some love, dropped the pack off to him, you know what I mean, and just sat there and just realized what it is that I want to do. It was almost like I seen this whole, I've been following this blueprint, you know what I'm saying, for some time now. And, you know, to actually just be able to be around it and actually see that, like, let me know, like, yo, keep going. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, keep going.
Spitter's a very inspirational person if you just get... Like, when we was doing South by Southwest last year, they did their show, and nobody really knew they was doing a show, and they did their show coincidentally across the street from where we was doing ours.
So, you talking about this past one?
Yeah, this past one.
We was at the Jet Lounge. DJ Money Green had the DJ Big Sunts. He DJ'd his set at the Jet.
Stunt had his show across the street at ours right after that. And the reason why I knew, you know what I'm saying, because they had it parked right outside of our venue where we was setting up, and I was like, who the fuck parked this little, you know what I'm saying, little it was Sprinter van. And then before you know, I see Kelly Green get out, and I was like, the fuck they about to do? Then you know when you see, you know that. Damn, Spitter here. I don't know how quick he told people he was doing that show, but
Bro,
in a blink of an eye.
And it was lit.
It was
lit. Yeah.
He had them packed up like that. So it was dope to see somebody, like we saying, he built a little system around his core fan base.
Right.
To where that's what he can do.
Right.
And he don't need, you know what I'm saying, not saying Jay don't know who he is, but he don't need to have a Rock Nation cosign.
No, it don't always take that, man. It don't always take that for sure.
No, so I like the blueprint you're following, man. What's coming up next after prelims, though? So I know you got some new music. That
We got a lot of crazy new music. Okay. So the actual, watch this. First time I'm even talking about it. Title of the next project, Work Ethic. You know what I'm saying? Simple and plain. You know what I mean? It's what I'm doing. It's what we're doing. I'm not gonna say just me because I have people around me who, you know, they keep this going. You feel me? So we're working right now, and I really want to put the work ethic to the forefront. You know what I'm saying, of what I'm doing. Okay. You know what I'm saying, and I'm excited. I really want to play the whole thing for you right now,
bro. You know you can crank.
Like I really want to play the whole thing for you right now, man. Like I do. We don't have a date on it, but I promise you, it's coming up in sometime late summer. You
know what? I've been asking you for forever. I'm a holla at Last Name Good too. I need you in Last Name Good.
Send the pack.
Man. I need you. And he don't send pack. I'll tell you right now.
He don't. The pack.
He don't do packs.
Shit, send the pack.
He don't do packs. I'm trying to tell you that boy Dilla on the low. He do not do packs. Y'all gonna have to go to the crib and actually sit there.
Look, I'll pull up too. That's not an issue.
I'm gonna plug that in. You and Last Name Good need to go ahead and cook something up. Like that's I'm over even watching you two and knowing you two and knowing y'all ain't did no music together, man. So the new album's called Work Ethic.
Work Ethic coming up, man. Yeah. So just be expecting, like, you know, I don't know, man. Just be expecting some great shit to come out, man. Like I really hope to inspire. I really hope to motivate. You know what I'm saying, my listeners to keep pushing. You know, to do what they're doing. I told my partner the other day. I told him. I said, look, if they ask you how to explain what it is that we doing, I'm just a pot smoking workaholic. You feel me? So that's what I'm doing. I smoke a lot of weed, but I work really hard at, you know what I'm saying, what it is that we doing and what we building right now.
Yeah, and you're a perfect reflection of what I felt Cash Color Cannabis was trying to be. You know what I'm saying? Like we create a platform that's for a cannabis consuming crowd. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I feel like that crowd is varied. It's not so stereotypical as people think. And you're one of them people I feel like defies that stereotype. Kris is not a slacker at all. You know what I'm saying? Like
by no means, man.
And you don't use bud and it don't just kick back and you don't do shit. Like I watch you all day. You know what I'm saying? Like you stay motivated. Yeah. Speak about breaking down that stereotype as well as, you know what I'm saying, you're a proud cannabis consumer.
You gotta understand, man, like weed is all like a big deal right now, but like, man, we've been smoking weed for some time. This is my lifestyle. You feel me? Like even if I wasn't doing music, I would more than likely smoke weed every day. Yeah, more than likely I would smoke weed every single day, man, for sure.
Appreciate that.
But I mean, hey, man, either you is or you ain't. Like I don't know. Like I said, it's my lifestyle, so it doesn't stop me from doing, you know what I'm saying, anything that I have to get done. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Except for taking a piss test.
I mean,
like it's stopping that shit.
We've gotten around a couple of those. Right? We've gotten around a couple of those.
It ain't hard. It ain't hard. You know what else ain't hard? You know, this is random as shit. But I always tell people I have a knack for being able to get weed on airplanes. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never got stopped ever. Like, have you ever got stopped with weed on you? Like traveling?
Have we got stopped? Nah, I think that we're we good for right now. The hip hop police hadn't, caught on to our way.
And let me not brag too heavy.
Like
I'm not talking like I'm bringing pounds or nothing, but I can get a personal amount over. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't gotta worry about your weed.
I knew this year. I knew this year that I had to get some weed to Austin for South by.
Yeah.
And just know we got the weed through. I got the weed back. You feel me? So we were good. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't got hit by the hip hop cops yet, so it's cool.
Yo, to this moment, I've never got bopped at the airport for no weed, but I have got for liquor. You know what I mean? Like they made me throw out an Avion bottle one time in Vegas, and I know I had a sack of weed on my bag. You know what I'm saying? They didn't even bother with that.
I don't really feel like that's what they looking for. Anyway,
nah, they ain't looking for it.
I don't feel like that's what they looking
nah,
for.
Especially when we speaking of Austin, especially in Austin. Like I know for a fact I was at a Nas concert. This cop stops me, opens up my bag, pulls out a pill bottle, full to the top of bud. This nigga looked at it, squeezed it back together.
I took a nug off and been like, here.
Said, have a good day, sir. I said, thank you.
Took me a little bit. All right, look, I gotta take this shit.
But see, that's why you're not a cop. I mean, that's why you're not a cop.
Exactly why.
That's why you're not a cop.
Exactly why I'm not a cop. I don't.
Yo, true. We gotta get you down to Austin, man. Shout out to Houston Cannabis, man. Yeah, we gotta get you down to Austin, man.
Let's make it happen, man.
But when you go there, you gotta bring some class of stoner shit. Like I know you got some.
Nah, we bringing all class of stoner shit.
Yeah.
And as far as the class of stoners, we dropping a new summer line. So like I said, I've been trying to really keep the merch going. Pillows, lighters, rolling papers, you know what I'm saying? Tanks is hot out, you know what I mean? I'm trying to really, expand the brand, man. You know what I mean? And me and my partner, Deontay, we've been working on, actually making the brand what we always seen it to be. Yeah. So yeah, man, be expecting a lot of new shit, man. Actually, if this drops, I'm not sure when does this episode drop?
Next couple of days.
Next couple of days.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, if you're watching this, next week, pull up on us, Atlanta Indie Market. We'll be there. Class of Stoners, pop-up shop. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm sticking behind my brand. I mean, what else what did you think I was gonna do? What did you think?
Let me tell you something, bro. I've had a chance to get to watch this career happen, and it's been the brand is called Class of Stoners. Go follow them on Instagram at Class of Stoners.
Most definitely.
Yeah. So I got a chance to watch you grow, and I'm really proud to see where you at right now with it.
Thank you.
But even more, the question I always ask, where do you see it going, you know what I'm saying, over these next couple of months? Because, it's dope that we have here. It's dope that we got the growth with prelims. Mm-hmm. But, you know what I'm saying, you're trying to make this into a career. Like, where are we going next?
I think that the next stop is to keep going. Like, we're going where we're going. Okay. Like, we're on the way. We're actually, like, living it. You know what I'm saying? Like, as far as I'm going to keep pushing for my independence. As an artist, I'm gonna keep pushing for my independence as, an entrepreneur, you know what I mean? And we're gonna keep growing. So, the next couple months, like I said, work ethic. Like, that's everything. New videos, new everything. Like, have you seen me stop at all this year?
Nah, man.
Have you seen me stop?
Yep, Class of Stoners, that's it.
Have we not dropped in every quarter?
Yeah, man.
Oh.
You've worked. I ain't gonna say you ain't working, man.
Is that what we doing with this right now?
I ain't gonna say you ain't working.
Are we not roller skating past them? Oh. Like I said, next up, work ethic. You feel me? Shout out to everybody involved. Black Metaphor, I think we got it. Natural Disaster. Man, we got some tunes. I'm ready to go, man.
You got Black Metaphor in there?
I got That's the shout out to Black Metaphor. That's the homie.
Look, we gonna get last name good on this.
And watch and watch this. And he didn't send that pack. We were sitting in Crossfade Studios. He cooked that pack.
That's what's up.
Yeah, we got a couple things going, man. So yeah, shout out to him, man.
Hey, well, all right, brother. I'm proud that you part of this Cash Color Cannabis thing we got here. I'm glad you helped me kick it off in a proper way.
Most definitely.
And I'm glad that when you have an announcement like your Class of Stoners line and the summer line coming and the work ethic, that you come here. And I appreciate that. You showed the love back.
Listen, man, we're going to the top, man. Just keep riding, man, because y'all have been supporting everything I got going, from the jump, you know what I'm saying? So it's definitely appreciated.
Oh, no doubt, man. Yeah. I should have gave you a warning. I didn't know you was pulling up in New Orleans. I actually had a chance when I was in Austin.
I didn't know I was pulling up in New Orleans.
Bro, I pulled up Musa. I met his manager while I was at South by Southwest. He chopped up with us. Matter of fact, he just shouted to Big Bowl's pause. He stopped for Big Bowl's.
Okay.
Did some stuff, Yeah, I should have chopped. Yeah, you should hit me up. Yeah, I might have did that for you.
I met him briefly when I pulled it. Like I said, I was only there for like a day or so. But
yeah,
like,
he the family man. Always try to meet the managers, man. Always try to meet the managers.
That's the OG for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, thank you, man. Like I said, work ethic coming up next. Class of Stoners, every day, all day. Keep smoking, keep hustling. Don't give up on your dreams. It's a trap. Shout out to my partner, Kris, niece. You know what I'm saying? She fought with, you know what I'm saying, everything that she got going on. You know what I'm saying? And that's family. I was glad that you actually, you know what I'm saying, brought her through, man. You know what I'm saying, to actually be able to, you know, tribe, as she would say. Keep it in the tribe, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's all good, man.
Hey, well, it definitely is all good. This is Cash Color Cannabis. I thank you for coming through, my G. And as y'all know, next week is the 100th episode. Got my girl Nicole with Minorities for Medical Marijuana coming through. Matter of fact, I know y'all know her. Yeah, man. She coming through, and we're going to talk about, matter of fact, I'm going to talk to her about how she got into cannabis, because I know it's a real strong subject for her, you know what I'm saying, health-wise and all that. Talk about minorities for medical marijuana and what they doing in Georgia. And I'm going to see if we can get her to consume with me, because I'm not taking 100 puffs by myself. Like, y'all joining in on this 100th episode thing we got going on. Oh, also, I didn't get a chance to say this before we started the show. There's a new episode out right now on Cash Color Cannabis Podcast. If you do subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, iHeartRadio, all major streaming platforms. Recently had a chance to speak with Charlotte Green, weed activist. I don't know if y'all know Charlotte. If you do, get a chance to Google her. She quit her job live on air one time for a noble cause, to be completely honest with you. But go Google her. She's right now facing a tough trial coming up in October, 54 years in jail over doing something they now made legal in her state. Crazy. So we had a chance to speak to her about that and how she's holding up through all this, man. When I say that she keeps a smile on her face, I don't know how I could do it, you know, knowing that I'm staring at a 50 piece, you know what I'm saying? But God got you, man. When God got you, ain't nothing gonna bring you down.
Always.
And this is Cash Color Cannabis, a high level of conversation on LivehiphopDaily.tv.